Retiring by 50 with an option strategy, it sounds like some guru talk for sure, but it's not. But the version of the wheel strategy that gets you there looks nothing like the version most people are currently running. In my opinion, it doesn't involve meme stocks, high-risk names, or chasing the biggest premium available every cycle. The plan I'm building is really boring by design, and that's exactly why I think it works. Let me walk you through the actual allocation, what percentages go where, why each layer is there, and how they work together to eventually replace income from a job or a business. Let me explain the problem with the most retire early approaches in the options space, especially. Most people either go too aggressive, right? They chase that high premium, high risk names to try and compress that timeline, or they go too conservative and wonder why their returns aren't moving the needle fast enough for them. Both mistakes come from thinking about the portfolio as one thing doing one job. The reality of early retirement through investing is that you need at least two separate things running simultaneously, right? You need something that grows the base value of your portfolio over time, right? Compounding that capital. And you need something that's actually generates income, right? That you can eventually live on, right? Replacing that paycheck. Most people try to do both with the same positions. High yield ETFs that erode in value, aggressive wheel trades that produce income but create periodic disasters. The growth and income jobs get confused, and the result is a portfolio that doesn't do either well over a long period of time. The plan that I've built deliberately separates these two functions and assigns specific tools for each. So here's the framework behind this allocation. I think about my portfolio in 3 layers. Each layer has a distinct job. None of the layers are trying to do another layer's job, so to speak. The foundation layer is growth and compounding. Its job is to build wealth over the next 10 to 15 years. It doesn't need to generate income right now. It needs to grow steadily, survive market downturns without permanent damage, and be worth significantly more when I'm ready to retire than it is today. The income floor layer is passive income generation. Its job is to generate consistent monthly or quarterly distributions that will eventually cover living expenses. During the accumulation phase, all of the income gets reinvested. In retirement, it becomes a paycheck. The active wheel layer is where the options work happens, selling puts and covered calls to generate premium income on top of the first 2 layers. It's not the whole strategy. It's the engine that accelerates the timeline. The 3 layers together create something that grows, generates income, and actively compounds faster through the wheel strategy without any single layer being asked to do literally everything. Let's talk about layer 1, the growth core, SPY and QQQ. Roughly 40 to 45% of my portfolio is in SPY and QQQ, accumulating weekly regardless of market conditions. This is the long game capital. I buy every week, dollar cost average through literally every correction and build a cost basis that gets lower relative to the market value over time. By the time I'm in my late 40s, the gap between my average cost and the market price should be wide enough that I can sell far out of the money covered calls in retirement and generate some real meaningful premium with almost no risk of having my shares actually called away at a loss. SPY and QQQ have one thing no individual stock can claim. They've always hit all new all-time highs after every single major decline in modern history. Every crash, every bear market, every panic, they always came back. That makes every pullback a buying opportunity for me, not a threat. This layer doesn't require me to be right about any individual company. It just requires me to be patient. Layer 2, the income floor, SCHD and monthly income ETFs. About 35 to 40% of the portfolio sits in SHD, JEPI, and JEPQ, right? SHD is the dividend growth anchor. It doesn't pay huge yield today, but the dividend growth rate historically has been above 10% annually. The income from this position grows every year without me adding $1. I reinvest every quarterly payment right now. In retirement, those payments become part of the monthly cash flow. JEPI, JEPQ, SPYI, JEPI and JEPQ sit in my Roth IRA where the monthly distributions they generate compound tax free. They pay every month. Right now, every dollar they pay gets put right back to work. Eventually, when I'm ready to live off investment income, those monthly checks become part of the operating budget, so to speak. And this layer exists specifically so that even in months when the active wheel is quiet, compressed, or dealing, let's say, with assignments, the income floor keeps running. It doesn't require my attention. It doesn't need me to make a trade. It just It just pays. Now let's talk about layer 3, the active wheel, quality dividend stocks and selective high-risk positions. The remaining, I would say 20 to 30% is where the active options work happens. About, let's say 15% of the total portfolio goes towards quality dividend-paying stocks in the $20 to $40 range names with strong balance sheets, consistent earnings, and a history of raising dividends. These are the classic wheel strategy candidates. Sell puts at the lower Bollinger Band, take assignment if warranted, sell covered calls, collect dividends while holding, rinse, and repeat. The other, let's say 5%, is what I call the selective high risk tier. A handful of names where the premium is genuinely attractive, where I have a specific conviction in the business and where the position size is small enough that, let's say, a bad assignment doesn't damage the overall portfolio. Look, I don't run MSTR here. I run names like SoFi, certain sector ETFs during volatility spikes, or individual stocks, or I've done the work and I'm comfortable with the worst case scenario. The key constraint, though, is no single position in this tier is more than, let's say, 5% of the total portfolio. A bad outcome anywhere in this layer is uncomfortable, not catastrophic. Now, if you want my 15 favorite wheel strategy stocks that are actually all under 30 bucks, make sure to attend the Ark Options Strategy workshop. I give it to you at the very end of that training. You'll find the link as the first one in the description of today's video. But here's the full picture of all this. The Retire by 50 plan isn't built on hitting a lucky trade or finding the highest yielding strategy for the next 6 months. It's built on 3 layers, doing 3 separate jobs for 15 years without getting confused about whose job is whose. SPY and QQQ build the value. SHD, JEPI, JEPQ build the income floor. The active wheel accelerates both through premium collection. None of them are asked to do something they're not designed for. The people who try to, retire early through very aggressive options trading on high-risk names either blow up or burn out. The people who try to do it through very passive investing alone don't generate enough income to actually replace a paycheck before traditional retirement age. Combination, growth layer, income layer, active acceleration layer is how the math works over 15 years without taking on catastrophic risk at any point. 2 questions for you guys in the comments. Number 1, does your current portfolio have these 3 jobs separated? Growth, passive income, and active premium? Or are you trying to use one strategy to do all 3 things at once? And number 2, what age are you targeting for financial independence? And do you have a specific income target in mind, or are you still kind of working backwards from that savings number? Drop those answers down below. I would love to hear. And again, if you are a new person, you're getting into this and you want to learn more about the full Ark Options Strategy, I break everything down in plain, easy to understand English on the Ark Options Strategy workshop. Click the first link in the description of today's video. You'll get my 15 favorite stocks that I love running the wheel strategy on that are all under 30 bucks, my 2 income calculators, and my full trade log template. That'll be the first link in the description of today's video, guys. Remember, sell options, collect premiums, repeat. I'll see y'all tomorrow.